Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative, and also welcome to the last unused footage I have from 2019 of a project I actually completed. There are other scraps from that long ago floating around, but nothing else I finished and filmed completely. What you're watching was my second and final attempt at a watercolor painting of cardinals as a Christmas gift for my grandmother that year. The reason it was the second attempt is because I used masking fluid the first time, and once I removed it and tried to paint in those spots, it started pulling the green background color into everything as if the paint was still wet. I've never ever had any luck with masking fluid, and I think it's because it froze in shipment. It's brand name Liquid Frisket, so it should be the good stuff. Anyway, I created this painting using Marabu Aquagraphics liquid watercolor inks on B Paper Company 100% rag cotton 140 pound cold press watercolor paper. And unlike the other two Christmas gift paintings I did that year, I actually had the frames by the time I started this one, and I was able to properly design the painting to fit the frame. The colored pencil cat portrait for my sister that I released back in January 2020, and the horse silhouetted on a nebula background I finally released last month were the other two, and those both had to be trimmed to fit the frames. Luckily, the cat had lots of background real estate, as I had kept that in mind, but it hurt to trim the horse one. Taking some length off the bottom of the silhouetted ground was a no-brainer, but losing some of the color in the other edges really sucked. There was a really pretty streak of minty blue-green on one side that really isn't all that visible in the trimmed version. But anyway, that's not today's video. Today is the cardinals, and I did these for Grandma. She ended up hanging this right above her kitchen sink, so she gets to look at it every time she does the dishes, which I thought was really sweet because that means she's looking at my gift and thinking of me pretty much daily. She's 97 now, and she was about to turn 96 the month after I gave this to her. I remember being so sad leaving her place that morning that we flew out because at almost 96 years old, I realized that that might be the last time I ever got to see her in person, because we weren't planning to visit again until spring break this year, 2021. We visited for Christmas and New Year's 2019 going into 2020, but then we were planning to transition the annual visits to the spring for better weather while visiting, less chances of weather-related delays, and the built-in school break once kiddos in school. Then 2020 showed us what sort of hand it was holding, and now here we are, halfway through May 2021, and spring break has already come and gone, but we haven't got back on a plane yet. It wouldn't even be very easy to do if we really wanted to deal with the hassle of flying during mask requirements and social distancing, because one of our two national airlines suspended service to the island until sometime next month. There are very few flights to catch, and none of them are efficient long-haul flights. Right now, it would require at least 3 aircraft changes at 3 different airports, and we'd be flying with the airline I don't like to book with, because they don't do much to take care of passengers they strand along the way when delays and cancellations that are out of the passenger's control leaves you waiting overnight for a new flight. I've done that. I've done that wait in between my home and my destination before, and thank goodness I was with the airline that actually knows how to handle that. So, yeah. We're hoping to get out to see my family this coming Christmas season if all goes well. It'll be 2 years then, and I'm really hoping I still get to hug everyone I should have been able to visit 2 months ago. I know I'm not in a unique situation here at all. If you're in a similar situation with family you can't see because of the pandemic, my heart goes out to you. I hope we all get to see our loved ones soon. It's been so weird too, all the things I've missed out on. Weddings, divorces, new relationships, new babies, friends buying houses, funerals, graduations. A lot of those things I wouldn't necessarily have been able to celebrate in person in the moment anyway, because we only fly across the country and back roughly once a year. But when you consider them coming to us as well, and extra little weekend trips that might have been made for special circumstances in normal times, I'm tired of missing this stuff. I'm sure all of you are too, but that's enough of that. I'm actually going to just let the background music play for some of this so the video isn't too short, but in case you missed Monday's video, I do want to make sure everyone's aware of my upcoming channel schedule change. Starting next week, I'm dropping down to 2 videos a week for the foreseeable future. If you want all the reasons why, go watch the beginning of Monday's video. The new schedule will be Tuesdays and Fridays, with the flexibility to move an upload day if collaborations need it. Tuesdays will be my grab bag of topics when I upload art, book, or writing content, whatever I have ready to go up, and Fridays will remain exclusively art upload days. Thank you for understanding. I hope this will give me more time to get back to creating some more detailed, more inspired work for you guys. If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions up on the left side of the screen now. Don't forget to like, comment, maybe even subscribe, and if you like living life creatively, whatever that means to you, I'd love to have you along for the ride. Bye guys!